Hello everyone, today we'll be taking a look at where my mental state is, I guess. I wasn't planning on doing this one. Not really that I wasn't planning on doing it. I wasn't sure if I was ready for this one or not. I'm still not sure, so this one may be uploaded at a later time, but either way, I feel it's something that we should address just because I want you guys to grow with me, and I want you guys to feel like I'm connecting with you guys in some sort of way. You know, just showing you guys gold guides isn't really a connection. That's just me showing something and people following me because they like what I'm showing. But I want to connect on a more personal level with my fan base, I think. And there aren't very many YouTubers that I've seen that do what I'm doing. You know, I want a fan base around me, not around what I do, if that makes sense. That could be a bad thing or it could be a good thing. I don't really know. But yeah, your fan base around what I do is nice and all, but when it comes down to it, when I get bored of doing what I'm doing, then I have to continue to do what I'm doing because I have a fan base around it. And then I get burnt out, and then my mental state would just dwell even more, and it wouldn't be a good time if I focused on creating a fan base around what I actually do, not what I am or who I am, if that makes sense. Anyways, to start things off with, it's declining. Some people say it's not, some people say they can see it. It just depends on the person I'm around, I guess, is depending on how well they can see it. So if somebody knows me really well, they can definitely see that I'm declining. If somebody doesn't know me very well, then they're not gonna notice the changes. Anyways, recently, this would probably be about a month or two now, that's kind of recent to me, considering I haven't really talked much about it too with you guys. I've had a hard time with reality. What I mean by that is everything seems real to me, which is really a weird thing to say, I know, but like, that's my dreams too, you know, and fantasies and everything like that, you know, it all seems real to me. So if I fantasize about something, to me that's real. So those are called delusions, because a fantasy is a fantasy and it should not be real to anyone unless they're delusional, because a delusion is something that does not happen, but the person who's delusional feels, no matter what proof everybody else has with it that it's not real, the person who's delusional will still believe that the delusion is real. So I become very delusional. My dreams are, I think, where I've gotten really bad about this, because I can have a dream, wake up, and feel like I never even woke up, because it's the exact same thing I was seeing in my dream. The only thing that's different is maybe I still need to turn the game on, or maybe I still need to get a cup of coffee because I didn't do that in my dream, or, you know what I mean? There's bits and pieces missing from my dreams, but my dreams are so real that it's just hard to decipher whether or not my dream really happened or if it was just a dream. Also, don't worry too much about me, guys. I will be okay, unless if I stopped uploading. If I stopped uploading, then things probably got pretty messy, but I don't see that happening because I will be getting help. I got an appointment set up in April, I think, and I know it's really far out. I was supposed to have an appointment this month, but we had bad weather coming, so long story short, we basically had to reschedule. And it's just not been fun waiting to get this appointment because I really need it, you know? Like, this is not an appointment that I should really be messing around with or missing or anything like that, but we had to reschedule, and 2 months out, you know, so I wasn't really too happy about that, but I should not miss this next appointment, so at least I'm hoping so. Other things that have been happening with me is my dissociation is really bad now. You might be able to hear it in my voice, you might not. For those who don't know what dissociation is, it's basically like being high but not high at the same time. You know, because I'm not high right now, but that's the best explanation I have for what dissociation is, because I know a lot of people have been high before, whether it's off medications, pot, or other kind of drugs. You know, almost everybody's been high at least once. So that's the best explanation I have for what dissociation is, and that's not even the half of what dissociation is. But there's that. My memory's been a lot worse too. I've noticed my disorganized speech has gotten a lot worse. I don't know if you guys can notice it in this video or not, because I'm trying really hard to focus on what I'm saying and make sure that my speech is not disorganized. For those who don't know what disorganized speech is, that's jumping from basically one topic to the next without even realizing it. And not even necessarily jumping from one topic to the next, but like jumping from one word to another word that don't really flow together. I guess that makes sense. So there's that. And another thing is, which I'm also getting checked out for, I think, is I possibly have PTSD, which I'm personally not too very worried about that. I know I probably should be, but I think I'd almost rather have that than schizoaffective disorder, if we're being honest, because with PTSD, you can still understand, and I could have a wrong interpretation of what PTSD is, but you can, for the most part, still understand what's real and what's not. The thing with PTSD, from my understandings, is that what happens is certain noises or certain events or certain things trigger past memories, and those memories send you off into a panic or a really bad state of mind. That's what my understandings of PTSD is. Again, I could be completely wrong, but I don't know. It's just, I know if I have something else, I'd almost much rather have that than the schizoaffective disorder, because there for a while I was like, okay, yeah, I can definitely manage schizoaffective disorder, you know, and here I am, struggling with it really bad. You know, so I will be getting more medicines. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do with my mental state anymore. Been holding it together pretty well, I think, but I just have a feeling I'm gonna end up in behavioral health again here pretty soon. So if I stop uploading, then that's probably where I'm at. If I don't stop uploading, then there's still a chance that I could still be at behavioral health, because I have been scheduling my posts a week or two out. So my guess is if I do go to behavioral health, they'll want to keep me for at least a week. That's just a guess though, I don't know for sure. But with me having a hard time with reality, that is one thing that they will definitely keep you a while for my understandings, at least here where I live. So yeah, that's where my mental state is. Anyways guys, that is all for now. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.